Do you know that some of the most confusing mysteries in the United States are hidden deep inside caves most people never visit? These dark spaces have revealed strange movements, odd structures, missing people, and signs that something underground does not follow the rules of nature. These discoveries are real, documented, and still unsolved. Today, you will explore 5 shocking things found in American caves that continue to leave experts without answers. Number 1. The Shaver Mystery and the Hidden Caves of Arkansas. This case begins with Richard Sharp Shaver, who wrote to a magazine in the 1940s saying he heard voices through welding equipment. He believed these messages came from deep inside the earth, from hidden tunnels beneath North America. He described a group he called the Darrow, who he believed were part of an older, damaged civilization still living underground. Most people dismissed the story. However, thousands of readers wrote back saying they had also seen strange cave openings, heard unusual noises, or lost track of time while hiking. These were not fictional letters. They came from people around the country. Over time, hikers in Arkansas reported odd cave entrances that felt warm to the touch and caused dizziness or nausea. Some people entered and never returned. In 1987, 2 trained cavers explored a mapped cave in Waseda National Forest. Inside, the rock became smooth like metal, and their voices stopped echoing. Their safety string vanished. They resurfaced over a day later, far from where they entered. Later surveys found strange magnetic readings and a cave wall that looked melted shut from the inside. No geological cause matched the findings. Whether Shaver was correct or not, the region shows real unexplained activity. Number 2. The Nevada Dome that Whispers. In the Nevada desert, there's a dome structure that does not appear on official maps. It looks abandoned and damaged, but many visitors describe the same strange effect inside. When people first enter, it becomes unusually quiet. After a few minutes, they feel pressure in their ears as if the air is shifting. Then some people begin hearing faint whispers. These do not act like normal sounds. They do not bounce around the walls, and they do not move. People say it feels like the sound appears directly in their minds. Several groups have tried investigating. In 2013, researchers brought audio equipment and recorded very low-frequency vibrations known to cause fear or dizziness in humans. One person began bleeding from the ears. Their devices were damaged in a strange way. The data was not deleted. The firmware itself was corrupted, which suggests the electronics were affected at a deeper level. There was no radiation and no gas inside the dome. A man who visited in 2017 recorded video until the moment he said the sound was getting louder. His video cut suddenly. His phone was found partly buried in sand. The purpose of the dome remains unknown. Some think it was used for sound research. Others think it was built to detect unusual signals. Number 3. The Breathing Tunnel of Colorado. In the Rocky Mountains, there's an old train tunnel that was closed in the 1980s. Locals call it the Breathing Tunnel because the air inside seems to move in a steady rhythm. Mountains do not breathe. Sealed tunnels do not create regular airflow. Yet hikers for decades have felt warm air leave the tunnel on cold days and cool air pull inward even when there's no wind. The tunnel was carved in the 1920s. Workers reported missing tools and footsteps inside the tunnel when no one was present. Train operators later said they saw lights inside the tunnel even though no trains were scheduled. One operator in winter exited the tunnel to find his watch ahead by 40 minutes and the sun in a different position. He also heard whispers behind him despite being alone. In 1998, students used equipment to measure pressure and temperature. They found that the tunnel produced regular pressure pulses every 92 seconds. No natural explanation matched this pattern. A thermal camera captured a tall shape inside the tunnel, but it disappeared in the next frame. A park ranger reported a sudden blast of cold air that caused his ears to pop and his nose to bleed. Explorers in 2015 recorded strange inhaling sounds before their footage disappeared online. Cause is still unknown. Number 4. The reappearing weather station of Cordova, Alaska. In 1994, a weather station called ALX 104 stopped transmitting from a remote mountain area near Cordova, Alaska. Because of harsh conditions, search teams arrived weeks later and found nothing. The equipment had vanished. The snow around the site showed a smooth circular depression, as if something had been lifted straight upward. There were no tracks or broken parts. The National Weather Service marked the case as a total loss. 20 years later, a snowmobile guide's GPS malfunctioned and led him to an unexpected location. He found the weather station standing upright and clean as if newly placed. Even stranger, it was transmitting on its old frequency. The temperature readings were 11 degrees higher than those of the surrounding stations. The wind measurements showed wind moving upward instead of sideways. The barometric pressure repeated in a perfect pattern that does not match natural weather. Inside the device was a piece of thermal paper dated 1994 with the words "Still Here." When the event was reported, the National Weather Service denied the existence of such a station. By the time another team visited, the entire structure had vanished again. No tracks or marks were found. The incident remains unexplained, and researchers disagree on whether it was a physical event or something related to time and magnetic fields. Number 5. The Helltown Drone Incident, Ohio. Helltown is an abandoned region in Ohio known for government takeovers, blocked roads, and deserted houses. In 2016, 2 film students visited the area to record simple drone footage. The drone worked normally until it passed over an old church. The video signal became scrambled, but did not disconnect. When they recovered the drone, the camera was still recording, but most of the footage was corrupted. There was one clear frame. It showed a tall figure in the doorway of the church. The figure had no visible face or details. It was only a dark shape. When the students posted the frame online, their accounts were removed within hours. The drone company later said the corrupted file did not match any known format from their products. A local ranger later said the figure did not match any known animal or human outline based on infrared patterns. Soon after, workers were seen securing the church with steel plates from the outside. No explanation was given. Visitors say their electronics glitched at the same time the drone failed. Many believe the drone recorded something it was not meant to see. The question remains whether it was an unknown person, a damaged sensor, or something else entirely. Tell us in the comments which mystery surprised you the most and which location you want to explore next. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and check out the other stories waiting for you.